Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to Backroads County. Today we're going to be doing a few things differently today. I'm just been polishing off the couple of these stumps that I've been working on. I've just taken out a couple. But what I want to do today, what I'm going to do today in a few minutes actually, is I want to make another waypoint to the animal dealer with the autodrive. So when I'm emptying silage, or if I need to just to go, you know, to do two jobs with one at one time, send the tractor off to the animal dealer to empty the silage, I can be doing other things. I have been working it offline, but I haven't completed it. So that's actually what I'm going to do right now. I'll just want to take out a couple more of these stumps, and then I'm going to head down there and finish it off. It shouldn't take too long. Hopefully there's no dramas. Everything's been, the autodrive's actually been really good. Takes a little bit to set up. Once it's set up, it's really quite handy. So at the moment we're down near the new plot of land I've bought, and I've turned it into an industrial estate. And I've already created a stop here, and it's called, I've called it Bax Industrial. Bax obviously after the map, and industrial because this will be an industrial estate, and I will expand it out. And there's an adjacent block. If I look in the map, if I look onto the map here, we're at 33 right now. And at a later stage, it could well actually buy both 34 and 32, the adjacent blocks, but I'm not sure which one I'll end up buying first. So that's where I'm at the moment. I don't need the space for the other plots at the moment, because the plot that I've got here, 33, this highlighted plot here, that's big enough for the time being, but I will expand it at a later date. Later time, later date. Yeah, so this shouldn't take too much longer. Just to, I just want to polish off a couple of these stumps, as you can see lying around. And the other thing I want to do today is I want to start tidying the farm up. It's been annoying me a little bit. It's a bit messy and there's things all over it. And what I want to do with that is mow the surrounding grounds. It's not so much to get the grass, it's just to neaten it up a bit and start picking up all the logs that are lying around the place. There aren't too many left there now, but the ones that are there, it's just making the place look scruffy. And the other thing I'd like to do, if I get time, is to make an entrance to the farm. I'd like to call it a farm now, because we've got a small farmhouse, we've got field, we've got animals, we've got a little plantation of raspberries, and for some reason I keep calling them strawberries or cherries, but we all know what they are. They are raspberries. Anyway, apart from that, I haven't put much thought on what I'm going to do today, but I figure that's a fair effort. That'll probably take up a reasonable amount of time, and if I finish it relatively quickly, I'm sure I can find something else to do, even if it's a bit more logging. But at the moment I just want to start cleaning out the place. And as you can see, I've got the stumps up here now, they're all gone. Later I'll come back and sorry, just turn the engine off. Later I'll come back and pick up these logs. It's not a priority at the moment, but I'll definitely will. So right now I'm going to head out to the animal dealer, and actually what I can do now, I was contemplating selling these two markers. I don't really need them now, although I haven't got an entrance yet. But I will sell it, because it sort of looks a bit untidy. I mean, it serves its purpose. I'm just going to get the right buttons to click combination before I can sell them. Here we go. These things here. We'll sell them out. They did their job. What do I get? $50. So it's not too bad. Alright. So I want to start neatening my areas up now. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the map. Make sure I don't miss a turn. So we're going to head down here, the animal dealer, and I'm going to make a waypoint there. So it's just around the corner. It'd be good if they had a few more signs around the place, because I still struggle to work out what side of the road I'm on until I see road markings or road signs. Here we go. The train. Oh, it must have just been. Okay. Someone's tooting already. That didn't take much. Really? Come off it. Okay, well there's two entrances here. I could put a waypoint here as well, but since this is right next to the lime station, I'm just going to... I've started putting a waypoint down here. I'm just going to finish this off. The auto drive's in hidden mode at the moment, but I'll turn that back on in a second. I just want to clear out the area so I can work on it. Just kill the engine. Alright, so anyone that hasn't used this before, this is auto drive, and I've just got some connecting nodes that I've put in. Right, okay, so I've just got to be careful here for a minute. So it might be a bit quiet till I work out how I'm going to be doing things. So what I'm doing now is I'm making a path into the to the waypoint, and I'm just curving it so it doesn't make a direct, you know, so it basically turns into it nicely rather than just take a shortcut straight over the grass. And that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That's just one entrance. So I'll make another. Again, I've just got to make sure I get the right nodes connected. Now making an exit route to the lane going the other direction, where the direction the truck's just driving into. So that'll be that. Now I want to have an exit again. I'm making this is an exit route leaving the animal dealer, and I'm just making a nice turning line, so you'll understand what I'm doing once I turn the graphics off, and it'll all make sense in a minute if it doesn't already. Now I'm relatively new to this, the auto drive. I have used it in previous versions of the game, and it's been a while since I've done it. So if I make any mistakes, I hope I don't make any mistakes. Okay, so I want to make an exit. Actually, I probably don't need to. I'm just looking at all the... So if I'm coming out, I can go that way, or I can go that way. Okay, I need to make an entrance from the other lane. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm making I don't know if you can see my mouse, but from the angle north to south on the road, that's the direction I'll be turning into the animal dealer. So that's the route I'm in the process of making right now. So I'm going to click on one node, hover over the connecting node. Didn't quite work for some reason. There we go, now it is. And I'm just bending it to make a nice turning. That should be it, I think. Right, hopefully I can come out, I can from the animal dealer and head north, the north direction of the road that is, and I can come in from the north, and to the south I can leave the animal dealer and I can enter from the south. So that should be it. So right now I'm going to add a waypoint here. Edit selected, create. I'm just going to make sure I connect it. Like I said, I am fairly, it's been a while since I've done it. I'm not totally new to it, but it's been a while since I've done it properly. Now I don't know if I have to be connected to this node here, that the red line is connected to the tractor. I'm not sure if I actually have to be connected to it to make the waypoint here, or if I can just select the node. But to cover both bases, I've decided just to connect to it to make sure. And I'm sure there are other ways of doing this. This is just the way I've worked out that works for me. Okay, so I'm going to call this Animal Dealer South. Yeah. Eventually I'll get to the stage where I'll be more creative with the names. I'd like to also incorporate the name of the author of the map into one of the waypoints. I might rename the shop in his name. Okay, so we're going to call this Animal Dealer South, just for simplicity at the moment. That could change. Dealer South. Okay. And as you can see, I'm not sure if you can pick it up, but it is highlighted there under the yellow location marker. It's Animal Dealer South. So I'm going to turn off the markings now, and it'll all be invisible. I'm not deleting them, I'm just hiding them. Okay, so right now, hopefully, I am going to try. If I've mapped it out, I've had to modify the nodes for the other waypoints, but hopefully now, if I can position the tractor, I can select the waypoint and it'll auto drive straight there. So I'm going to select. What am I going to do? I'm going to go back industrial estates because I want to pick up one of the trailers. So I do select the where I'm going. Just double check that. Yeah, back's industrial south, and hit the go button. Now right now I'm not in the tractor, so I could actually even as far as go to the back to the farm and wait for the tractor to come in. Other way. So I'm just going to cross the road here and wait for it to come in. And there you can see in the distance, I've already created a waypoint for here, and this is totally automatic. I'm just sitting back watching it now. This is the automated part of the mod, and that's not me. That's one of the workers, if you like, maybe. And now it's just indicated to me with a little ring of a bell, it's reached its destination. So that's the beauty about it. If I want to bring back the Bobcat, for instance, I can drive the tractor and I can send this on its merry way. I know you could go through the worker menu and assign it that way, but the beauty about auto drive is it's all about precision. You know, you can specifically tell it which direction to go, which route to go. You can control the speed. You can also automate it to empty trailers just with a click of the button. I mean, I like to do that myself, but if I'm very busy, I'd like to have the auto drive option available, just because this map is so big. Anyway, enough said. Let's okay, I didn't realise I haven't got the grab with me. All right. Okay. Well, on that note, I'm going to go back to the farm. I'll come back here at a later stage. I can leave the I'm just thinking. I've got logs everywhere back at the farm, so I will take it anyway. So, I mean, I could use auto drive to take it back to the farm, but it also costs some money, so, I mean, it's not free. So, for that reason, I'll drive it back, but later I'll be using it. Where I'm going to use it the most is when I have to go to the shop, for instance. Since the shop's so far away, I can send it on its way while continuing to do other jobs around the farm. Anyway, let's head back. And how is everyone today? I haven't even greeted everyone. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's fine. I've created a waypoint just up here somewhere. So if I could turn the markers back on, you can see here it says first farm. That's actually a waypoint I've made for my farm. So I'm just going to come in at a different angle at the moment. Right. So there are stack of logs over there, but I'm not going to concentrate on that side at the moment. I will pick up that one. It's the ones down here that don't need to be here, that just make the place look messy. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. I'm not going to bother speeding this up since it's not really it's not going to be a big job. It's just a lot of little jobs. So I might even maybe put some decorations to farm. I might even put a couple of nice trees at the front, because I did say once I get the farm looking the way I want, I was going to plant some more trees, and I am. There's a couple of nice trees. What's going on here? I haven't got it selected. Too much gas bagging. There we go. Actually, before I even do that, this pulley is going to be in the way, so I'll just unhitch the. Is it the right one? No, it's not moving. There we go, that's the right one. Okay, I'll just attach that so I can get the hawks and get the grab. And I also want to check on the silage. That'd be perfect. I could use the auto drive to get it there. Right, is that it? Yep. Okay, let's just hop in the cabin. These trees are annoying me. I'm trying to view it from the top. Right, where are we? There we are. Right. So. Got some trees around here. Actually, where's the pulley? I'll get that attached. Actually, there's a stack of trees just next to the raspberry patch. Cute. Oh, we've got some raspberries to sell too. It's another thing I'll have to have a look at later. Yeah, I'll pick up these ones here. There's no reason for them to be here. Hopefully they're not going to get snagged as I pick them up. Must be too far away from it. Alright, I'll fix that problem up. I mean, I can get away with bringing out. They're not big ones, so I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. I'll see if I can get that one as well. No, that's it. Alright, that's a start. Let's just start bringing them out. I'll tidy them up later. I just want to get them onto the field, onto the out here, so I can load them up. Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I'll press detach instead of Y. Detach the pulley system instead of the ropes, or the cables I should say. Right. Okay, so what have we got here? A few more. I think a few more heavy ones here. This is not going to bring me a lot of money, but let's try that. It'll be good if I can get them all in one hit. Whoa. Seems to glitch out, I noticed a little bit sometimes. Like wants to jump forward, move the tractor. And then pushes the revs right through the roof in the process. I'm not sure what's happening with that. Okay, we've got that. I'll see if I can get one more, will be good. Maybe. Whoa. Alright, let's see if we can get those. It's going to snag. Oh no, it's pulling it in. Okay, I got away with that. I thought it was going to snag for a second. Yeah, so I just want to tidy this farm up a bit today. Then I'll work out what I'm going to do. Okay folks, I just decided to speed that up a bit because it was taking a little bit longer than I expected, so continuing. We haven't got that much left to pick up. This should be a half decent. It's not going to be huge, but maybe, I don't know, 10 grand I'll be happy with. 11 grand, even better. There we go. That's pretty much what I expected. I'm happy with that. Let's make up the 12,000. Now, I'll just pick up the remaining few, and then I'll mow, do a bit of mowing. I was going to bring the stump grinder back here because I did spot a couple of stumps, but I'm going to hold off because I only saw like one or two maybe, and I maybe not now, probably not this episode, but in another episode later I'll probably do a bit of forestry on that industrial plot, and you know, I'll have the backhoe there waiting. Oh, the bobcat, I should say. I don't know. Maybe I think Americans call them backhoes. Sometimes when I say backhoe, I'm not sure if I'm referring to like a JCB thing or like a digger, but yeah, I just know them as bobcats. We all know what I mean. I'm sort of old school when it comes to that sort of stuff. Okay, I'll quickly get this on as quick as I can. I'm not gonna, I said that last time, but I don't intend to speed this up because, you know, otherwise I won't have any content for you. But after I do this, I really want to spend a bit of time in beautifying the farm as best I can. I'm not even 100% sure where I'm going to make an entrance. So I could probably make an entrance right here. I mean, that'll keep the tractor off the field, and maybe put a back path to the chicken house behind the field. There's another log there I can get rid of. So that's fairly flat. That's actually an option right there, I reckon. I'll pick up this log too, it's in the way. I'll do that now, see, while I'm here. If I can put it on without chopping it up, I will. Save a bit of time. Right, let's see how we go with this. Come on, let's go. Kick it into gear. Let's just hope it ain't. Let's just hope I don't get snagged anywhere. Really? Can't be. I don't think this is that heavy. Maybe it'll straighten up as I come around the corner. Can't really go any higher. I don't want to be knocking the logs back off the tractor. The trailer, I should say. Alright, that's pretty close to where I want it to be. Yep. Don't you slide off. Don't you try your luck, mister. Right. I'm not going to bother strapping it down now because it'll just unstrap it as soon as I cut it. Yeah, I'll put a strap on it. It's still unstrapped it anyway, so. How heavy are you? You are. I can pick you up, that's good. Saves a bit of mucking around. How far are you up? Oh, bang on. Couldn't have done a better job if I tried. Right, okay, I haven't got that much left. Okay. Well, as soon as I finish this, I'll check the silo, the silage clamp. There we go. So, can I get both of those in one hit? It looks like I can. Oh yeah. Okay. That's what he wanted to fight me. There's a little dag on the end I want to get rid of. Okay. Put these on. Come on. So just level that down a bit. Yep, that's better. I'll go with that. Yeah, they're already starting to shimmer around. Forestry mechanics I always refer to. I'm not worried because there's not much on here at the moment. See if I can pick another two up. One here. They're pretty small looking logs and they're all lined up together nicely, so who knows, I might be lucky. Oh man, this really being blinded. What's the time? It's 5 o'clock. I might even do a, what do you call it, sleep. I might sleep a night in this episode. Oh, stop. Are you high enough? Alright. Right here. I reckon. Steady. That's the way. Nice. I love it when the logs behave themselves. Okay. We're almost done here, which is good. What have we got? 1 or 2? Oh, I haven't got my yeah, that's a shame. I haven't got my pulley on, so I can't push them with. I'll see if I can push them with the grab. I don't have to push them far. That'll do. I'm sure once I start mowing this this area up, I'm going to find a lot more stumps hidden by all the long grass and weeds. How are we looking here? That's not too bad. Right. I'm not worried about that log resting on the head of the trailer here. As I said, I haven't got much more to put on anyway. Is that all the ones on this side? Excellent. Okay, so we're just about there now. I can just pick up this one here, might be able to. Come on. Be able to pick them both up at once. Maybe just get rid of that. I knew I'd get there eventually with these dags. There we are. Now maybe I can pick up the other one. Might just give it a bit of a push so it doesn't interfere with this other log. Otherwise we'll be tripping over each other. Yeah, they're already trying to trip over each other now. Get the other way. Right. Okay, well, I'll probably be okay now. Maybe. Yep, only because they're small. They still want to fight me, but luckily the trailer's not much on there, so I should be right. Even now, if I can run over this log here, it's pulling every trick out of the book to put me off, but we're just about there. Oh. You get back in there, mate. That's it. Alright. Okay, one more piece and we'll go there. One more piece and we'll go to the sawmill, and then we'll be. That's all the logs I'm going to pick up on this episode. There are still more around, but you know, I'll pick those up at another time. I'm happy with the amount of logs that I've picked up in this episode. Oh, come on, mate. Really? That was uncalled for, that was. Let's try that again. Try that again, I'll chop you up to any little bitty pieces. Okay, let's just strap you on. That'll do. Okay, I'm just going to move this pulley, so no longer will be needing it. Can't wait to mow all this up, I tell you. Just going to leave the raspberries there. So I wouldn't mind putting some grass down here. This part that was sort of cut short from the installation of the bunker here. It's not a priority. I will do it, but just not now. I want to level all this weedy stuff here. It's making the place look horrible. Okay, let's get rid of this. I don't know how much here, maybe 4 or 5 grand. Probably 4 because there's a lot of rubbish on here. Again, it's not about, I mean, money's always welcome, very welcome, but it's not about the money with this load. It's wholly and solely just to clean the place up. I've been meaning to do it for some time now. Sick and tired of coming into the farm and bouncing over logs. I don't intend to chop too many more down. I might just have to chop a couple down just to make an entrance into the farm, but having said that, as I said before, I'll be putting some other trees up. Well, actually I said it before, but I'll probably edit it out. But yeah, that's one thing I'm going to be planning to do this episode, is making an entrance to the farm and maybe definitely putting a couple nice trees down, maybe a couple of oaks or something. Okay, so just leave that running. I don't need to turn it off. I don't know, about 4 grand maybe, 5 if I'm lucky. 6. Well, again, I seem to be undercutting myself with the guesses, but wow, $19,000. That's really good, actually. You know, I can buy another block of land with that, but I don't intend to. I've got enough land to do what I need to do for the time being. What I'm saving up for now is the tailor shop. Yeah, there we go. And that's an option. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm just going to actually check the prices on that. I might even have enough now for it. Okay, so I was thinking about putting an entrance in here somewhere. This is quite smooth. That's an option right there. Right, that'll do. Just close this off. Right, let's go and have a look. The silage, what's the time? It's 5, nearly 6 o'clock. Okay. Oh, wrong button. There we go, it's ready. I'm not in a hurry to do that just yet, there's not that much there. I'm going to quickly sleep, have an early night tonight at 6 o'clock. Guy's been working hard, he deserves an early night. And we'll get him up at 8 o'clock, so I'm not going to be in the dark. Since I'm not going to be pushed for time, I better also check the animals, make sure there's plenty of feed and seeds and water. Right, I'll just do the... Okay, I'm not too worried about that. And I'm not worried about that actually. Okay. So I'm going to start mowing it now, just to neaten this place up. Well, okay. Couldn't work out why I wasn't turning properly. I think the grab was just buried into the ground. Alright, so where shall I start? I could probably leave that there. However, over here, I'm just going to shall start. One reason why I can't start around here. Yep. Okay, so the okay X there we go. I'm just gonna randomly drive around here. It may not be the perfect mowing job, but mainly to get rid of the weeds and all this sort of stuff. Oh, yeah. I love seeing these plants here. Disappear like that. I don't mind if the grass is a little long, but when I'm constantly being blinded, it's really annoying. Okay, just come around here. Some logs that I've missed. Oh, well, I'll be there for another day. I might even see if I can come down the back on this cabin. Down here. Let's see if I can do that. Well, what that? Oh, okay. That's that treatment that I bought. Totally swallowed up by these weeds, I couldn't see anything. Well, that's the very reason why I want to do this mowing. Just have to trample through this all the time. Now thankfully I don't think these big noxious weed bushes grow back. I don't mind the grass growing back. I don't even mind the flowery weeds you see in amongst the grass. I don't mind them. It's just the noxious bushes that blind me for everything. Trailer's got a bit, the mower's got a bit of a mind of its own when it comes to reversing. I called it, one of the other episodes, I've forgotten what I called it. It's got a diva. Is it a diva? Just got attitude. Maybe not diva is the word I'm after. Precious. I'm sure there's a word that I'm thinking I can't spit out. Can't get that little bit. Let's reverse it, I think. Change the angle on it. Dramatic. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. This mower is very dramatic. A little bit drama queen. Yeah, that's what I used last time, I think. It's a drama queen, this thing. Yeah, you heard me. Look at that. Doesn't like reverse at all. Come on. There's a stump. Okay, we'll go around here a few times. Just some of this. This is why I was having trouble seeing the logs. I'm probably not going to be able to get the Strutsman down here. I might invest into a wheelbarrow. Now, I'm not sure if I can drive these conveyor belts. I've forgotten if I can, but let's give it a, yeah, I can, that's good. I'll put it into the, no, that's forward. No, where's reverse? Okay, I've got to go forward. That's where I want to go. I'm going to put it into the silo so I can mow these bushes out. I may take one or two of these trees out just to give me more access, but I'll only be getting rid of them if I need to. Right, that'll do. For that. Doesn't that look so much neater? I'll come back in a minute for this one. Come over this way a bit. Every time I think I'm just about done, I see another pile of obnoxious weeds I want to get rid of. I think I'm under the grass being a little bit overgrown and messy in places, but I've got to be able to see where I'm going, surely. Did I get that big one? I don't think I did. I'll remedy that. There we go, got him now. This one here. That's one I was trying Like, I'm not going to totally neaten it all up. Like I said, I don't care about the patches that I've missed, because that'll grow back. I just want to get these clumps. This thing here hiding the log here. One, there we go. Now, right, even that wasn't too bad, but because I mean, I got to work around here. I can't see all the time. Maybe over here as well. I just can't stop at one at the moment. There was an advert had that saying, you can't stop at one. It might have been CCs, which are, if you don't have CCs in the States, they're very much like Doritos or a corn biscuit, corn chip. We call them chips. I'm not sure if you call them biscuits. But very similar to Doritos. CCs, you can't stop at one. I think that was where it came from. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. See if I can thread the needle here. Get rid of these. Right, and I want to go over to the where the sheep are. That's pretty messy over there too. And I'm pretty happy with that for the time being. Look at that, doesn't it look so much better? Actually, I'll just do a little bit behind the I don't want to get the field here. Behind the water fountain here, so it's a bit overgrown as well. Let's get these bushes right here. Look at that, bang, 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 bang. I know I missed one, but I'll come back and get it. How far can I go in before I hit the roof? Out there. Get that one. Yep. Just right. Don't want to mess up these. Wow. Look at these raspberries. Well, almost got the water tanker. Right. I don't want to get the field, but I just want to. There we go. For the time being, I'm not even worried about these ones so much. I'll just turn the mower off for a second. However, why am I going so slow? Actually, I may have already neatened this. No. It's the entrance that I want to get. I'm not on the field, am I? No, that's good. Okay, I'll just get rid of some stuff here. Better check the wall too. I'll do that now. Kind of forgot about that. Oh, we've got plenty of room. I know I solved it all last episode, I think, but sometimes it just gets. I sort of forget. What can I say? Come on. I can see myself taking that tree down. Right. Just lift that up. Here. I know there are a lot of trees around here though. I'm not going to do this. I'll do this in another episode. Because obviously I've got to get rid of all these logs here. I don't want to do any more forestry. I feel like I've done my fair share of forestry today. So I'll leave that for another episode. Seriously, what about here for an entrance? Actually, before I commit to it, I just want to see how flat it is. Make sure it's nice and even, because there is a bit of a ditch around here. That's perfect. That is where the entrance to the farm is going to be. I was going to do it near the sheep's, but I've changed my mind. Right. Turn that off. Let's make a bit of an entrance here. Building mode. Construction. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is that? Am I still on flight mode or something? I might have to check that. Yes, I am. That's why I'm buzzing around really quickly. Alright, so... actually, also, I forgot to look at these things. What's that? No. No, I don't need that. Okay, not at the moment. Okay, construction. Let's go. Alright, just... Okay. I'm glad I actually sussed out how level it is, because it's given... You can see the tracks. I'll use that as a guide. What are we going to do? Paint something down? Oh, what are the textures? Is that all I've got? Oh. Is that all I have got? What about... I have downloaded some other mods, but more curb ground textures. What is this? I'm not sure what this is. Ground texture in various sizes used, but what sort of ground textures are they? Huh. Okay. Oh well, okay. Not sure how I feel about all that. Let's have a look more of a... See what else I got. Maybe I've got some other stuff. Yeah. No, I haven't. Nothing. Hang on. Painting, trees, plants. Alright. So we got granite, asphalt, concrete. Whatever happened to at least have a whole stack of stuff? I'll put gravel down. Gravel's where I'm up to. Yeah. So, okay. Change the shape. I want the round one for this one. Change shape. No, this doesn't do anything. I think it was L or something, wasn't it? Or was it intensity? Oh no, we have got it. We have got it. Okay, now change the size. M. Alright, let's have a look at the tractor. If it's going to be a path, I want to make sure it's going to be wide enough for the tractor to use. Yeah, that looks excessive, but I think that's actually... I'm going to have some big equipment down here, so I think I will go with that. smaller, so I'm not sure why it's not. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, everyone's in the way. I wanted to come around here a bit. I'll have to move that. Okay. That's the first one, is it? Gravel I'm using. Okay, I'm just going to move the tractor smack bang in the middle of everything. Right. Construction, where are we here? Now gravel. Size. Seems to be a bit reluctant to. I don't want it doesn't have to be picture perfect straight. Maybe go a bit bigger, just maybe a little bit further down here. It might actually, because I've cut the grass. That's what it is. I've cut the grass, so once I pick the grass up, it'll yeah, I'm happy with that actually. It doesn't have to be picture perfect. Maybe just a little bit more on the entrance, because that would be worn away normally. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. I may get rid of that little tree. I think I will get rid of that little tree just there. And maybe that one, put some nice oaks over here. I may get rid of this big one here too, so I can put an oak on each side, a couple of oaks. I'll keep this big tree here, I'm happy to keep that, and I'll keep, for the time being, I'll keep all this here. I don't need to have that chopped down. As you can see, there's a lot of grass left behind from that cut. Now decorations, let's see if we can put any decorations in here. What have we got? No, that's not what I want. Fences, I'm not sure about fences. I've never been one to put fences up, especially if you've got natural trees running up and down your property. What are these? Actually, I've got an idea. Where's the fountain? Okay, are there others? Painting. That's granite, asphalt, concrete. Again, I think I did this, but I think it's because I got grass down here that I've cut. Alright, I'll just leave that there. That'll probably disappear once I pick the grass up. So I'm pretty sure I've got concrete over here. The other thing I downloaded was some, not sure what it is, in here I think, puddles. Now if I figure I've got the, well, I think they're in here, maybe not. I know I've got them, but I'm just not sure where. Okay. Others, here we go. How big is this puddle? It's hard to see. I'm looking for something that... Oh man, yeah. Okay, get a big one. Wow, how am I supposed to see? I'm trying to find the size. Maybe put it on concrete or something. 12.5. 1x3. Water placement helper. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, this is what I was looking for. I was clicking on the wrong one. Yeah. How big's that? I'm not sure. I'll pick the... Okay, it's on the smallest one, but I've never used this, so I'm not really sure how big it is. So I'll pick the small one, see how that works out. Where are we? Over here. There we are. Right. So that's the smallest puddle. It says 1 by... Okay, I can see a rough... Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but the size is represented by diagonal corners. Yeah, that's probably very hard to see, but I do see a reference to the size now, so am I going to get... Is that one big puddle or little puddle? I'm just going to put a little puddle down. Let's see how that goes. Try. Well, I placed it, so I can't see it, but I placed it. I don't want to go crazy with it. I'm not sure if it worked, but maybe when it rains, that's what'll happen. Maybe when it rains, it'll show up. I'm not sure, but I did put a puddle around right about here. Okay. I was kind of hoping it was going to stay there because you got water here, but maybe it's only triggered once it rains, then a puddle will accumulate there. Okay. Listen, I'm pretty happy with this. I do want to get this tree. I'm not going to chop it down now, because if I chop it down now, I'll forget to do the stump. I'll wait till it annoys me enough, and then I'll chop it down and get rid of the stump in one hit. I don't even mind leaving this chunky weed there and the divider. As I said, I don't want it to be too perfect. And I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to leave it here. What I will be doing next episode... Actually, I was going to have a look at the... yes, I was going to have a look at the... tailor shops. Construction. Yes, that's what I was going to have a look at. How do we do this? Where are we? How come I haven't got... What happened there? I was missing menus. I think. Here we go. Maybe. Yep. Okay. This is what I'm after. Okay. So if we can find a tailor shop, and that's a perfect one there. We're half. Okay. Next episode, I'll try and save up enough money. If I can. Here we are. All over the place at the moment. Yeah. Put a tailor shop down here. What triggers we got? Okay, we've got triggers on both sides, so I might have to do it like that. Okay, put the material in that side, so maybe if I spin it around like that. Although if I do that, it means that yeah, if I do it like that, it means I dump the wool from the back side of the building, and then it'll spawn the clothes on the front of the store facing the road here. That's where the clothes will come out on this side. So how much is that? You shouldn't tell me. Well, I know I haven't got enough money, but I just wanted an idea. It's at 56,000, so between 56,000 and maybe 58,000. It's pretty flat here, so it shouldn't be much at all for landscaping, but yeah, say 57,000. That's what I've got to come up with next episode to get the tailor shop. As I said, this is going to be an industrial estate, so that'll be next episode. Grass is going well. I'll pick up the grass that I mowed. I'll probably just use that to feed the sheeps. And I've also still got to unload the silage here. How much here? I'm not sure how much is here. It's not much at all. 23,000. Okay, so what does that work out to be? What's the price for that? We're going to top. Silage. Okay, well, it's not much money at all, really, but it's there. Okay. Well, folks, I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed it. It's I feel like I've actually achieved a fair bit today, mainly with the auto drive. I'm quite happy with the way that's worked out, and starting to neaten up the farm a bit. I'm happy about that. Next episode, I'll probably chop this tree down here, and although I actually want to keep this tree, I want to put 2 marking trees on the driveway, and which means I'll be chopping this tree down, chopping that tree down, but putting a couple of really big oak trees on either side of it, and maybe put a couple of smaller trees just to line the entrance here. Yeah, we can still keep these big trees here and the trees at the back. And I'll quickly also have a look at the other field. I haven't looked at the fields yet. I don't think they're ready to go yet, but I'm not 100% sure either. So we'll just... Where's the growth? Yeah, still got a fair bit to grow on it. Maybe, I think 3 or 4 more sleeps. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you turning up and watching it. Stay safe, be good to each other, and I'll see you later.